For nearly 1,000 years, Christianity was united, sharing one faith, one communion. But then came the Great Schism. Have you ever wondered why it happened? From an Orthodox Christian perspective, it wasn't just one event, but a series of theological and canonical divergences where the West, led by Rome, began to depart from the ancient shared tradition. Perhaps the most famous doctrinal dispute centers on the Nicene Creed. The Third Ecumenical Council in Ephesus, back in 431 AD, explicitly forbade any alteration to the creed. Yet, over centuries, the West, without an ecumenical council, unilaterally added the phrase filioque, meaning "and the Son," to describe the procession of the Holy Spirit. While the original creed states the Spirit proceeds from the Father, Rome asserted from the Father and the Son. For the Orthodox, this was a clear violation of ancient canons and a subtle yet significant alteration of Trinitarian doctrine. So another fundamental divergence lies in the understanding of church authority. In the ancient undivided church, the Bishop of Rome held a primacy of honor. He was first among equals, respected for his apostolic see. However, over time, Rome's claims evolved into assertions of universal jurisdiction, demanding ultimate authority over all bishops and all churches. This culminated in doctrines like papal infallibility in 1870. The Orthodox Church firmly maintains that infallibility rests with the entire Church, expressed through the consensus of bishops in ecumenical councils, not with a single individual acting alone. This shift fundamentally altered the Church's ancient conciliar structure. Beyond these major theological points, liturgical practices also contributed to the widening gap. The ancient Church, East and West, always used leavened bread for the Eucharist, symbolizing the risen Christ and the new covenant. However, the Latin Church gradually adopted the use of unleavened bread, or azymes, a practice reminiscent of the Jewish Passover. For the Orthodox, this wasn't just a minor detail. It was a deviation from apostolic practice and an important symbolic shift that departed from the new covenant understanding of Christ's sacrifice. The list of divergences continues. The West introduced doctrines like the Immaculate Conception of Mary, not accepted by the East due to differing understandings of original sin. The Roman Catholic concept of purgatory and the practice of indulgences also find no direct parallel in Orthodox theology, which focuses more on an intermediate state where prayers for the departed are beneficial. Even the mandatory celibacy for Roman Catholic priests in the Latin Rite contrasts with the ancient Orthodox practice of allowing married men to be ordained as priests and deacons. Each of these, in the Orthodox view, represents an innovation not found in the universally accepted tradition of the undivided Church. For Orthodox Christians, these changes illustrate a consistent pattern of Rome unilaterally modifying doctrine and tradition, fracturing from the canonical unity and shared faith of the ancient Church. We believe the Orthodox Church has faithfully preserved the apostolic faith and practices of the undivided Church, maintaining an unbroken continuity. While the divisions are deep, the Orthodox Church continues to pray for the day when all Christians can be truly united once more, in truth and love based on the common inheritance of the apostles and the ecumenical councils. What are your thoughts on the Great Schism? Share in the comments below. And subscribe for more insights into Orthodox Christianity.